I've always said that travel broadens...
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
Now, you... Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. All the vicious brutes. But I tried...
I'm sorry about your moon car.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. Oh,
I'll keep...
do keep an eye out for her. And be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garnuff's moon car. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favour of you?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and...
Marvellous. I only need a few Booba-Tubas. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Booba-Tubas. I hope... Risk. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those Booba-Tubas? High Wing! Go! Just my luck. A troll. Accio! Defender! Bombarder! Protego! Accio! Glacius! Defender! Bombarder! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Bombarder! Defender! Glacius! Glacius! Defender! Bombarder! Accio! Glacius! Revelio! Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
You'll need Cupringo!
Revelio!
Cupringo! Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Cupringo here! Incendio!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Incendio!
Is that the best you got? Reduction! Tiger! Confringo!
Bombarder! Faster, High Wing! High Wing, go! No need to race now, my friend. Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Oh. Castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Accio! Defender! Bombarda! Revelio. Lumos. Bombarda.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Past the high wing!
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place.
High wing! Go! Slow down now. There we go.
Poachers! Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Accio! Ringo! Glacier! Defender!
Quiet. Confringo! Oh, do you?
Glacier! Defender! Revelio.
Is that... I see you, and I haven't even had me tea yet.
Bombarda. Glacius. Your poaching days are over.
Merlin trial.
Blast the high wing!
Who lived here, I wonder?
No need to race now, my friend.
Poachers. Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Accio. Bombarda.
You're not going to like
Glacius. Defender. Accio. Defender. Accio. Bombarda. Glacius. Defender.
Show yourself.
Bombarda.
That's just pitiful. Production. Confringo! Did you lose?
Stupefy. Accio. Defender. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Aloha Mora.
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
Arresto momentum. Glacius.
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we?
Aloha Mora.
Which one of you is Biscuit?
Glacius!
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we?
Bombarda!
Away, Highwing! Away! Knowing a meat he's likely studied here. Let's go! Come on, Highwing! Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Slow down now. There we go. Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. As I said before, you've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
I'd like to ask you about...
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time. Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as court?
I am. I'm hoping to...
Glad to hear it.
In all, shall we?
Yes, I'm...
Accio!
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! That was sensational! Accio!
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that. How about that? I won! Good match.
But of course...
Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes!
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that.
Protego.
Good.
But if... Accio.
That was sensational. Accio!
Accio.
How am I to top that? Accio! Yes! You'll have to do better than that. That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. 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 Depulso. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I really should look into gillyweed, although...
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. I feel that if God...
I'm in. Well...
I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself.
Look at this place. Did the Mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Bombarder! Incendio! Revelio! Loom! Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again. I can't wait to study this.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Didn't Clementine Willardsley ask you to follow those butterflies into the Forbidden Forest for her? Not the bravest person, that Clementine.
Revelio.
I had plenty of opportunity to pursue anything.
Bombarder. Revelio. Revelio.
Don't get me started on how difficult it is to find supplies for my children. Hogwarts is the they lift each year.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Revelio. Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known.
I'm very...
In fact, as he died, Milo saw that his...
If I...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You made a mistake.
Oi! Pass that pie whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Bombarda. The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here. Defender! Bombarda! Glacius! Accio! This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. Incendio! Bombarda! Glacius! Defender! So this is the infamous absconder. Accio! Bomba! Glacius! Defender! Glacius! Bombarda! Glacius! Defender! Bombarda! Accio! Glacius! Now that's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter. Revelio. Incendio. I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley. Revelio. Revelio.
You're going to regret that.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Glacius. Defender. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Wonder who lives here.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you decided against entering the Absconder's Cave, then?
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body. What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Ah, never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh.
fine. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Welcome.
Settle yourself. I mean, you... Professor Howard will never believe this.
thinks you should be.
Everything's all right now. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
can feed a beast or it can feed you.
Levioso!
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps... The centaurs are suspicious.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Bombarder. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Pelt. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
One of the little bastards scratched me. I'll let him live just long enough.
This is almost too easy.
Take out, defender! Incendio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Good bringo!
Revelio! Confringo!
How does that feel?
Defender! Bombarder!
Let me out!
Glacier!
Coward! Fight me fairly!
I'll make Malt back for more.
No! Ooh! Reducto! You're sending plants to fight Finger!
Expelliarmus! Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
One foot in front of the
Revelio.
quiet as can be.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in a It's Totalis.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
It's Totalis.
Revelio.
It's Totalis.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her on, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
Shall we finish what we started? Back for more? Not the brightest child.
Defender.
Miserable weed.
Accio. Bombarder.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My brain.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
Defender. I don't think you know.
Taking your life before you even...
See how you like this? Arresto momentum. You like to torture dragons, do you?
Accio. Defender. Bombarder. Places.
Up in the sky, are we?
Accio. Places. Bombarder.
Let me out, son! Fighting with... Can't handle an altercation.
Bombarder. Predictable. Accio. Bombarder.
You're on to the top stick! Let me out, son!
Accio.
Mind yourself! What's all yes?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Bombarda! Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Revelio. Arrest them in their places. Arrest them in their places. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Nothing to identify, for now at least. Lumos.
Dig this. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'll look after you.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.
Over here.
still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Oh, I do hope Marion and...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts. I don't know what to do.
I'll try my very best.
Please,
Folk still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Glaciers! Defender! Accio! Bombarda! They're even more aggressive. Accio! Glaciers! Defender! Bombarda! Accio! Protego! Accio! Defender! Bombarda! Surely that's the last of them. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Fine now, demiguise.
Revelio.
Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there.
Revelio.
Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse.
Accio. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Glacius. Bombarda. Glacius. Defendo.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. Can't let you harm Arrynshire any more than you already have.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Defendo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo.
I hate to think that they see me, but I
don't see them. Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Glacius! Defendo! Accio! Glacius! Defendo! Bombarda! Glacius! Defendo! Bombarda! Half finished, but I need to destroy all of the Exacs. Glacius! Defendo! Bombarda! Revelio! Revelio! Bombarda! Accio! Glacius! Defendo! Bombarda! Accio! Glacius! Defendo! Bombarda! Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Revelio! Bombarda! That's the last of the spider sacks. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. Revelio! I hope that's the last spider. Accio! Bombarda! Glacius! Accio! Bombarda! Glacius! Defendo! Bombarda! Accio! Glacius! Revelio! That's the last one. And she's angry.
my life after that. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary, what untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit.
Thank you again for all...
Glad I could be of help, and I...
To dearly departed Mary.
You're the one who took care of that awful acromantula near Arranshire, aren't you? Fine bit of work, that.
I so rarely see any of the Hogwarts professors about the video.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
What's the lamb to the slaughter?
I was right not to be worried about you will suffer. going, are we? Oi! Pass that fire with you.
Wonder who lives here.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Nice to see you again.
Nice.
What do you have?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Off on another adventure, are we?
You shouldn't get so upset and have.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Pepper Up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Ukrainian Ironbelly.
No, I'm sorry, but though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the Three Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accident...
A Letherfold.
That's incorrect. The What?
The Knockback. Gap. Not. The Bat. Map. I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured
Hello,
the
Gareth.
book with all her test answers.
So, has
into
your
an
aunt been
owl
taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Felcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there. Bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Tales of Beetle the Bard still ring true today.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself
Revelio.
welcome.
Deek thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.